This is one of the most touching episodes of The Simpsons in recent years. Homer and Marge are stranded in the wilderness. The usually unreliable Homer desperately protects Marge in critical moments and rekindles their love in the process. That day, Lisa feels her parents' marriage has become dull. She worries they have given up on love. So, with Lisa's encouragement, Homer and Marge decide to go to a remote resort for a honeymoon-style vacation, trying to recapture the passion of their youth. On the way, Marge reads the guidebook and discovers the resort has poor conditions. The two decide to turn around and go home, but the road is snowy and slippery. The car loses control, plunges down the slope, and falls into the frozen river. Just as they breathe a sigh of relief, the ice surface cracks. They quickly jump out and swim to the riverbank. At this point, their clothes are completely soaked. Homer tries to call for help, but the phone is water damaged and unusable. Marge suggests starting a fire to warm up first. Homer smashes the phone to ignite the fire. They take off their clothes and hang them over the fire to dry. Marge climbs a tree, looks around and spots a red glint in the distance. They plan to put on their clothes and go check it out, but as they retrieve the clothes, the branch breaks. All the clothes fall into the fire and burn up. They can only pin their hopes on that red glint. When they reach it, they find it is just a heart-shaped bathtub. Just as Homer feels despair, Marge spots a billboard. It turns out this is an abandoned honeymoon resort. Homer finds matches and a cigarette vending machine. They use dry leaves in the bathtub to start a fire and warm themselves.
Oh, I can feel my front stuff again.
They use materials on site to make warm clothing and build a simple shelter. The two discuss their next plan. First, they must find a way to survive. Food is now the biggest problem. At that moment, a pair of eyes is already watching them. The next morning, Homer makes a fish hook. They prepare to fish in the river. A day passes in a flash. They still haven't caught a single fish. Homer loses his mind. He can't understand why those stupid fish won't bite his baitless hook. He vents his frustration in the river and ends up losing balance and falling in. Marge pulls him ashore. A fish jumps out of the clothes. After finally catching a fish, the two embrace excitedly. That evening, while roasting the fish, those eyes appear again. They happily share the fish, still unaware of the danger outside. After eating their fill, they lie down contentedly. Marge misses the children deeply. Homer quickly comforts her and pulls her into a dance.
It's just the wind.
Suddenly, something starts violently banging on the door. The two huddle in the corner in fear, but they can't just wait like that. They hurry to brace the door. Then there is no movement outside the door.
It's gone.
Homer temporarily drives the Wolverine back with fire, but he knows the Wolverine won't give up so easily. To protect Marge, he decides to go outside and lure it away. After going out, Homer discovers the Wolverine is digging a hole. He runs while drawing its attention. Homer climbs a tree to escape. Unexpectedly, the Wolverine can climb trees too. Seeing this, Marge picks up a stone hammer. Homer quickly jumps down. He picks up a broken branch and successfully holds off the Wolverine. Marge picks up the stone hammer and throws it to Homer. Homer takes the hammer and smashes the Wolverine hard until Marge comes over and reminds him the Wolverine is already dead. Only then does Homer stop. The two embrace tightly. Homer quickly checks if Marge is injured.
I'm fine. No, you're not. Wait yourself.
At dawn, Marge is repairing the shelter. Homer comes over and hugs her. He says he will go find some moss for their love nest.
And later, I'll crunch my lady our fish for dinner.
While gathering moss, he hears strange sounds around him. He parts the bushes. It is a park ranger. Just as he is about to call for help, he hesitates. Homer looks back at Marge. Their current life makes him feel happy, but they still have to go home. So Homer shouts loudly for help to the ranger, but the other has already driven away. Homer feels very guilty and tells her the truth, but Marge does not blame him. Instead, she reminds him they are already saved. By following the tire tracks, they can find the ranger station.